Can you actually live a European Riviera lifestyle for a tiny fraction of the cost? Can you really trade the 9 to 5 grind for sunny beaches, ancient history, and a plate of fresh seafood that doesn't drain your bank account?
Hey y'all, we're Matt and Diane, and on our channel, the Europats, that's exactly the question that we are trying to answer. We're discovering the different areas of Albania to see where we might want to retire in 2027 before we move to France in 2030. Today, our research is bringing us right here in Sarandë. This beautiful city is on the Ionian coast, and it is a place with million-dollar views minus the $1 million price tag.
In this video, we're giving you the no fluff, total honest guide based on our deep dive research into what it's like on the ground in Sarandë. We're tackling the three biggest questions every potential expat asks. What's the real cost of living? How on earth do you find a place to live? And what's the healthcare actually like?
We're going to share what our research has uncovered about budget, housing headaches, and the real life experiences of expats that are already there. And by the end of this, you'll know if Sarandë is the affordable paradise everybody talks about, or if it's all just a little too good to be true.
Hmm.
Hmm. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, we're Matt and Diane. We're a U.S. couple planning to retire in France in 2030. But we found a way to start that journey 3 years earlier by starting in Albania. So we're taking our time, digging into each place, and learning what life there is really like. Come with us.
Okay, let's talk money. This is the number one reason people look at Albania. And honestly, Sarandë seems to deliver. For a comfortable lifestyle, a couple can expect to spend somewhere between $1,700 to $2,200 a month, which is roughly 140,000 to 180,000 Albanian lek. Now, our research shows people doing it for less, but this is a realistic budget where you're not just scraping by. Break it on down. Break it on down. Ooh.
And that is a world away from what most people spend back home. I know it's a world away what we spend here,
Oh, yeah.
but it's the kind of budget that lets you finally breathe. You're not just surviving, you are actually enjoying your life. The whole vibe there is wonderfully slow and centered around the simple things like a coffee on the promenade, a long walk by the sea, just enjoying the sun,
That sounds so nice.
just being.
So let's break it down. Your biggest cost will always be rent. More on that in a minute though. But outside of that, daily costs are low. Expats report budgeting around $350 a month for two people on groceries or about 28,500 lek. That means shopping at the local open air markets for amazing fruits and vegetables, buying fish straight from the fishermen in the morning, and hitting the bakery for bread that costs less than a buck or under 85 lek.
And eating out is so affordable that it's almost dangerous. A casual dinner for two with drinks at a good local spot can easily come in under $20 or about 1,700 lek. It's so affordable that many expats report eating out more than they had planned just because they can.
You can't even do that with a fast food place around here under 20 bucks.
You been to Whataburger lately?
That's
Jeez.
expensive.
Jeez. If y'all don't have Whataburger, I'm sorry.
We do.
It's so good.
It is good.
Oh my gosh. But these people get to eat fresh grilled fish, big salads, traditional Albanian food, all for under about 20 bucks. So that's not bad at all.
Not at all. Utilities are manageable. For a typical apartment, monthly bills for things like electricity, water, gas, and internet usually total around $120 to $150 or about 10,000 to 12,500 lek. Now, for the most part, internet is surprisingly fast and reliable, which is a lifesaver for digital nomads, and that costs about $36 a month or around 3,000 lek. And getting around is cheap. The city is super walkable, but if you need a taxi, you'll rarely pay more than a few dollars to get across town.
The real trick here is to live like a local. If you're buying imported brands at the supermarket, you're gonna pay extra. But if you lean into the local produce and the delicious Albanian cuisine, your money goes so much further. And honestly, it feels more like a reward actually than a sacrifice. If food looks good. It is fresh and healthy and it looks delicious.
And I won't be surprised at all if I get rewards every day. Okay, part two, finding a place to live. This is where you're going to need a little bit of patience, but the payoff is incredible. The housing market there can feel a bit like the Wild West sometimes, but the prices make the hunt totally worth it.
Now, from what we've seen in our research, the value is flooring. You can see modern two-bedroom apartments with huge balconies and direct sea views listed for long-term rent. Back home here, a home like that would cost a fortune.
It costs
A
like
fortune,
5 times more, if not more.
if not more. But here, the value is unreal. Y'all should see some of these listings.
Now, there are a few ways to find a rental. You can check online platforms, but they often have higher tourist focused prices. Your best bet is to connect with the community. There are a bunch of active expat Facebook groups where people are constantly sharing listings and tips. And that's how a lot of expats find their apartments.
But what is the most effective way? Just hit the pavement. Seriously, walk around the neighborhoods and look for signs in windows that just say for rent. It's usually a piece of paper with a phone number taped to a window and start calling.
Another thing, start asking around.
Oh, yeah, you can do that too. You can definitely do
Might
that.
make some friends at the same time.
Yep. Now, it definitely helps to have a local friend or a translator app ready because not every landlord speak.
They don't.
Diane doesn't either
They
speak
don't.
English.
They don't speak English. English.
Diane doesn't either. They don't speak English. Sheesh. Where's the phone?
Now here's a key tip: negotiate. If you're renting long term, especially through the winter, you have some serious bargaining power. Sarandë is a seasonal town that's busy from May to October, but it gets very quiet in the off season. Landlords would much rather have a steady tenant for 12 months than an empty apartment for half the year. So don't be shy about asking for a better price on an annual lease.
And as for where to live, you've got options. The city center and the main coastal road, Ruga Butrinti, are perfect if you want to be in the middle of everything. For something quieter, if you go up into the hills in neighborhoods like, I'm going to butcher this, y'all, sorry, Monastiri. Monastiri. Say,
Monastery.
yeah. You're going to trade a bit of convenience there for absolutely jaw-dropping views. Just be ready for some steep walks.
For example, it's possible to find a one bedroom apartment within a 5-minute walk from the main promenade with a great balcony and modern everything. It would cost about $450 a month on a year long lease, or around 37,000 lek. It takes work to find, but it's a perfect example of the incredible deals you can get there.
Okay, y'all, let's talk about the one thing that worries every expat: healthcare. What happens if you get sick? This is often the biggest question mark for anybody that's researching a move abroad. And the reality seems to be both surprising and reassuring.
First off, the public system. Once someone becomes a legal resident, they can use the public healthcare system, which is mostly free or very cheap. Sarandë has a public hospital that handles emergencies and basic care, but the system does have its challenges. The facilities can feel a bit dated, and you might have to wait, especially compared to what you're used to.
And that's why most expats report using a mix of public and private options. For the smaller stuff, like a cold or getting a prescription or a routine checkup, the private clinics are fantastic. And there are plenty of modern clinics in town. In fact, a consultation with a specialist might cost you anywhere from $20 to $50 out of pocket, or about $1,700 to $4,200 lek. The staff often speak English, and the service is quick.
And dental care is a perfect example. Albania is becoming a hotspot for dental tourism because the quality is high and the prices are ridiculously low. A cleaning might be around 20 euros, which is about $22 or 2100 lek. And major work can be 50 to 70% cheaper than in the US or Western Europe.
For a big emergency or something that requires a specialist, the standard procedure is to go to the bigger hospitals in the capital, Tirana. But there's another option that gives many expats huge peace of mind: Sarandë's proximity to other European countries. With the right insurance, you can access a full range of healthcare options just a short trip away.
Which leads to insurance. While you can pay for small things out of pocket, you absolutely need comprehensive health insurance. Make sure you get a policy designed for expats that specifically covers medical evacuation and care in other European countries. It's the kind of thing that lets you sleep at night. I don't know about me, I can't sleep.
Maybe you need to see a specialist about that in another country.
But knowing you're covered no matter what.
So after all of that, what's the verdict? What's the verdict? Guilty!
As charged.
Get a room! Is Sarandë a top contender for our 2027 retirement spot? For us, based on all of the research, the answer could be yes, but with some asterisks.
I personally think that it might be a little bit too on, I guess what you might say, the active side.
We don't want active.
No, no,
No activities.
I'm talking about like with the younger generation,
Yeah, I
that,
know.
you know, and it being from what we've watched on other videos, it's a more active town.
For the
It's
young
for
people.
the younger generation.
And hilly.
Yes,
Hilly.
very hilly, and I just don't think that that would be something that I would want. It's way down. It's down south,
Mhm.
which is it's warmer. It's going to be warmer, but I think it's just a little bit too far south for me.
I mean, I haven't been yet, so, but I tend to, I mean, we could get over there. We could just fall in love with it. You don't know. We don't know what we're doing.
Never say
You
never.
never say never. That's why I said could be yes. But I do agree with Matt in that it does tend to be for the younger people, and that's not me. I'm not young at all. Um,
We're very young at heart.
I feel like Sarandë is going to be a really good place for us to visit, but I don't see it being a permanent spot for us. Then again, not saying never, but I just don't think. I don't know.
Go
You
up
never know.
there, catch a few waves, dude.
Matt's caught up in the 80s. I think he's stuck there. He's stuck there in the 80s. So I don't know. I mean, we just have to see when we get there.
Now, all that to say, the good stuff is undeniable. The cost of living is one of the lowest in Europe, letting you have a quality of life that might be out of reach back home. The scenery is stunning. The food is incredible. And the growing expat community is warm and welcoming. Plus, they say it feels incredibly safe. Expats report feeling totally comfortable walking or anywhere, day or night.
But it is not perfect. the infrastructure is still a work in progress. You will deal with the occasional power outage. Government paperwork can be a headache, and the language barrier is real once you get away from the main tourist areas. You also have to be ready for the huge difference between the buzzing summer season and the very, very quiet winters when a lot of places close down.
Now, this isn't the right place for someone who needs everything to run with perfect Swiss watch efficiency. It's a place for people with a bit of patience, a spirit of adventure, and a real desire for slower, more meaningful way of life. It's for the retiree who wants their pension to go further, the digital nomad looking for a beautiful and affordable home base, or anyone who's ever dreamed of living on the Mediterranean without being a millionaire, which we definitely are not.
Not even close.
I wish we were close, but we're not.
Are we 1,000
We're like
100 heirs?
one and one, one and 1 million, is it? Or how do you say that? You're getting close to being a millionaire?
We're not. We're close to being.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I started so low. 1 in 1 million.
Oh my gosh. Now, moving abroad can feel like this huge, impossible dream, but places like Sarandë are making that dream a reality for so many people. It really does prove that you don't need to have a fortune to live by the sea in Europe.
Now, our exploration is just getting started, and we're sharing every step of the journey with you. Now, we upload new videos every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so you can follow along with us.
And we love getting to chat with you guys every week directly. So be sure to join us on our weekly live or coffee and chat every Sunday at 1 p.m. Central. We have the absolute best people on our lives. I'm not just saying that. We have the best people. So if you haven't joined us yet, you should. Because
We have people from all around.
all over, not just Albania. We've got France, we've got Italy, we have, oh my gosh, Germany, we have,
America.
yeah, Alaska. We have everybody. So anyway, it's a really good crowd if y'all want to join
Oh,
us.
don't forget Taiwan.
Taiwan?
Yeah.
You mean Thailand?
Or I'm sorry, Thailand. Taiwan.
Sorry, Tony.
Sorry, old guy.
If you guys want to support us even more, you can check out our Patreon page, even though that is now completely free, and our Buy Me a Coffee page. Or if you want to be like the cool kids, you can check out our merch store because we have some really good merch in our store. You can also become a member of this channel by clicking the link below.
We hope our research gave you a real world picture of what it's like there. And now we've got a question for you. What's your single biggest question or worry about moving to Albania? Drop it in the comments below. We read every single one and we'll do our best to answer every single one.
And you guys don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of when our next video will be out. And we hope you guys have a great week. We'll see y'all next Saturday. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.
Take care.